What's going on, y'all? Chris Classic dropping the car vlog on the way to a show. That show is True Privilege Wrestling Full Circle 4 anniversary show. Very big show. You guys should be there at Maywood Park District. It's going to be dope. I'm defending my championships, both of them. Now that's wrestling and the Mid-Valley Championship against the True Privilege Wrestling Heavyweight Champion Mike Strong. Gonna get my belts back. Gonna get the belt back. Trying to be Mega Belt Classic. But if you guys come out, if you're in the Maywood, Illinois, Indiana area, just want to see some wrestling, just come out. Just come out. Support the channel by subscribing, and also subscribe to the C3 Ultimate Wrestling YouTube channel as well. God bless you guys. I hope you guys glad that you guys made it throughout this week, regardless if it was good or bad. I'm so glad you made it, so God bless y'all. What will WWE selling, or Vince selling WWE, what will that do? What does that mean? Does it mean that AEW will be the #1 show? My answer is, hold y'all horses. Now, I don't know what's going on with this. Sometimes business people do bad business practices, and Vince is one of those. If he sells it, it's selfish. He's already selfish for a lot of the stuff that he's doing. But at the same time, sometimes you say you're going to sell and you threaten to sell because you want to see how many people are going to jump ship. And that may be one of those things as well. You might want to bring in more people. So, when you say you're selling a company, sometimes people don't want to work under somebody else. They want to work under that person as a sole proprietor. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, it could be just a ploy just to go into private. That way, nothing is going to be investigated, because the rumors are saying that they do want to go private after a sale and stuff like that. There's a lot of multi-billion-dollar companies that are saying that they want them. There's some more like Fox and Disney, and I think if Fox gets it, it's just going to go straight to Disney, because Disney owns a big percentage of Fox. NBC, I can see that happening because of Peacock and stuff like that, and a $1 billion deal they had with the network and all of that stuff. So if anything, if I had to bet, I would probably say NBC over anything. I don't think it's more of to the highest bidder. I think it's more to the safest bidder that's going to protect their assets, one, and then also if they were cool with these people for years, because like I said, it's not just Vince that's done some treacherous and bad and heinous things in the WWE. There's also people that they work with and stuff like that that's outside of the WWE as well. That's if they do a sale. Now, if they get bought out, does it mean that AEW is the #1 company? No, it does not, because you can still have the rights and still get the ratings and stuff like that contingent on the deals that happen, if they even do TV deals or anything like that. Nowadays, everything is basically app-based. Right now, AEW does not have an app, and WWE, they get their views from TV and stuff like that. So it just sees where it goes. Some of these companies might buy out people's contracts. People may not get contract extensions. Like I said, it's too early to just suggest something. It's bad enough that Vince is there and he want to sell the company, but I do think that is something deeper and darker under what he's doing. He may just want people to just jump ship so he can do something else, because this gets people talking. Hey, who's he going to sell it to? Why are they selling? Why is he doing this and stuff like that? Regardless if it's good or bad press, Vince likes being in the limelight, and man, did he...
In half a mile, keep right to stay on I-90 West. Follow signs for I-94 Bryan Expressway.
That's the GPS. So, with that being said, it's definitely difficult to see where Vince is going. It's just like, are we surprised that Vince did anything to come back? No, but now it's just like, as far as trying to sell, that's like another thing.
Keep right to stay on I-90 West.
So I'm gonna talk through this GPS. So we'll see where it goes. A lot of people, not a lot, some are like, oh, what if AEW buys it?
Continue on I-90 West for 5 miles.
I don't think AEW should buy it, personally. But
turn right onto South State Street.
This GPS is real rude, y'all. I do apologize for how rude this GPS is. But anyway, that'd be interesting, but I don't think that WWE is going to sell to them. And that's the thing about business. This is why I'm saying they're not going to the highest bidder. Not saying that Tony or his father would be the highest bidder. They're going for the safest bidder to protect the company, because even though you sell a company, you're still going to try to have some pool in it. Like, look at what Vince is doing now. So I don't think that he would be like 100% done. I just think he's trying to do something to protect his business, to go back into private. You cannot go back into private now because you do have investors and you have stock and stuff like that. And, it jumped up 22% yesterday. So that's crazy, but not surprised because people love controversy. People love Vince McMahon, even like the older guys who were not even savvy on what Vince is doing and stuff like that. A lot of people just like seeing the guy. So that's where we go from with that, As far as WWE as a product, I think they was, after a few months, not even a whole year, going in the right direction by trying to separate and differentiate. I really do think they should have made a public statement about other stuff too, because there are a lot of videos of wrestlers that were shooting about being abused and treated unfair and stuff like that, and then people didn't believe it because they just love WWE so much, and then now you scratch your head and like, oh, it's making sense why they didn't bring this person back, or why they're not in the Hall of Fame, or why there are no mention of them on TV and stuff like that. So we'll see. Like I said, Vince is that bitter ex-boyfriend, ex-husband that doesn't want his girlfriend to succeed without him, and rather kill it before, not laughing at that, but rather kill it with seeing it grow. But then again, he's a master manipulator. He's a mastermind in the business, in the wrestling business. He could be doing something else. Could be knocking the price down on the company for certain reasons and stuff like that. But if it does be sold, it can still be considered the number one. It depends on what the company is going to do. But I'm telling you, man, there's going to be some heavy contracts to whoever buys WWE because they're going to want it to be a certain thing. Can you imagine Disney buying it and then Mickey Mouse goes against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania? Does Mickey Mouse hit him with the Mouster tool as a finisher? You know what I'm saying? Like, WWE and even AEW, they've already done things to where it's just like they allow anybody to come in the ring anyway, good and bad. So wouldn't be surprised you see mascots and stuff like that. Wouldn't be surprised if Disney buys them. They have an exhibit at Disneyland at their places, have some wrestlers show up, try to show people, take pictures with the wrestlers and stuff. Who knows? But I do think that, I want to say NBC is Peacock. I do think, if anything, it'll be NBC because of the business deals that they currently have. If they even sell, like I said, business is business. Sometimes if you get people talking, that money start walking into your own bank account, and that's just what it is, A lot of people are throwing their hats and kissing babies because, a lot of people wanted WWE in because of what Vince has done, and then some people just love AEW, and that's fine too. So with that being said, we'll see where it goes. I just wanted to talk about it for a little bit, all these rumors. I'm not going to rumor mill y'all to death. I'm not going to talk about this like every day unless it's like a confirmed sale tomorrow, possibly. But other than that, it's always going to be something. A lot of people saying they were in the meeting and behind the scenes. I don't be on that. I don't harp on that. I don't pay on people's paywall to hear what they think.
In half a mile, continue straight onto I-90 West, I-94 West.
Rude GPS. I don't need none of that. I just talked about how I feel and everything. But let me know what you guys think about the situation. Am I right? Do you think they're going to sell? Who's going to buy it? What does AEW do? Does it come in as the number one? Or will it still be the number two? Well, we'll see. TV deals are pending. But I just wanted to talk about that before.
Continue straight onto I-90 West, I-94 West.
GPS is rude, y'all. But this is Chris Classic. I hope you guys are having a blessed day. Let's take it home.